Okay, here we go again. Another trip out of town. Trying to avoid the traffic. Not too bad, everyone's still on holidays. Possibly back on Monday, I guess, so it'll get busy then, and right now we can get through all right. Had a good run so far, but I've only been going about 10 minutes. Been very quiet. All right, now we're going to take this exit, and what I normally do when I go out here is move to the other lane and try and keep my momentum up, because there is a little bit of a rise here. Probably don't notice it too much, but if you don't come around this corner at around 90 kilometres an hour, it's a bit of a struggle to get up the bit of a rise. Usually move over a lane pretty quickly. There's no slow cars in front of us, so we're going to stay in the left-hand lane. Now and then I move over to the right, but I'll only do that if I'm doing the speed limit and I'm not holding up cars that may be coming up behind me. I try and do the right thing. We're not all bad out there disrupting traffic and holding everybody up and trying to kill people. Try and do the right thing and try and keep the traffic flowing, but a lot of times that doesn't always work. And that rusty thing you see there, it's actually a walkway. It goes over the freeway. There's bike paths and walking paths all the way down beside this freeway. It goes into the industrial areas and the housing. So good if you're into bike riding. There's plenty of safe bike paths. It's probably one of the good things about Melbourne. There's a lot of bike paths off the roads, so it's safe to take your children out. There's quite a few down near the beach area, through some of the major parks. So it's not a bad town to live in if you're into fitness. Perhaps I should do that. Get into fitness one day. Possibly need to lose a bit of weight, so it might be a good idea to start getting into that avenue. Whether I could ride a bike again, I don't know. My legs probably wouldn't cope with it. Now sometimes when I come over here, I'm actually, I move over to the right-hand lane. I'm not supposed to do that unless overtaking, of course. But being a ramp coming on, you get slow cars coming on, so sometimes you have to move over, which I did just then, as you can see. There's a lot of drivers haven't learned how to merge yet to get up to speed before you actually come onto the freeways. Try and get up to that 100. And if you're travelling at a reasonable speed, let the next car in. You don't have to change lanes. It's not dangerous. Doesn't always happen. And then you get drivers that come onto a freeway doing about 70 kilometres an hour, and they just assume that they're going to have the right of way. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You don't really have to let them in. And there's been times where I couldn't, because there's been haven't been able to move over because there's been someone beside my right hand side. And I'll just stay in this lane for a while. There's no one coming up close behind me, and I can see this one on the left is going a little bit slower than what I am. So I'll just stay here for a little while. We are doing the speed limit as well, so that'll be we wouldn't be actually disrupting too many unless someone wants to drive a little bit faster. Just notice that's got Queensland licence on that car, so over the down here for the holidays, trying to get away from the hot, humid Queensland weather. Well, at the moment they're probably a bit shocked because it's actually 36 degrees today, and it's going to be the same tomorrow. And we did get a little bit of rain the day before, so the humidity's up a little bit. Well, there's been no problems, so we'll head up north and see what trouble we can find. There was a truck rollover last night on our way back, and I believe there was another one after I'd passed. It wasn't disrupting me. It was on the northbound side, and I was coming down south. Driver wasn't in too good a condition. Had to get the ambulance to come in and pick him up, I believe, take him to hospital. So it wasn't too good. It's sort of come off on a bit of an embankment as well. There's come off a bridge. So hopefully we're all safe tonight. We can all get our jobs done and head home safely. So if I come across anything, guys, I'll let you know.